Good evening and welcome to the stream. It is Friday and it's time to do our usual little Friday thing. The week has been a little quiet. I talked about it last time. It was a little difficult to fit stuff in simply because, well, having to time everything made it difficult to plan things. So in the end I ended up not doing anything, but we're back to more of a normal now, so here we are. However, because I can't stay up too late, we have to not go too late. So even though we're going to go back to more of a normal stream length, it does mean that I will be calling it off earlier than I usually do. Not lengthwise, but clockwise. Yeah, that's how it's going to have to be right now. Then we will see what happens later. But before we get started, I'm going to take my painkillers. But anyways, tonight we are going to be doing Warframe. But we are starting off with something different, because we're doing Warframe. I have Mo with me, and we're saying clockwork walkies. Yes, yeah, clockwork walkies makes things complicated. Yeah, I have Mo with me for playing Warframe. But in honor of the day, we are also going to be playing a couple of games that was actually made by Moo, and Moo is with me already, but Moo is also munching. So we're bringing Moo in, but Moo might be muted a little bit just because Moo is munchy. So yeah. But hi Moo.
It's just because I also did a lot of things today, like cleaned my apartment and such.
Warframe for a moment.
It was just a little bit of a little bit short on time, so yeah, that's why I
fitting a lot into the day.
Oh, so one of the games that I was playing is also this bundle, which is really awesome.
Mm-hmm. It's not this one, it's the other one we're going to be playing, but we're starting with this one because this was the first of them.
Yep.
It is called Self.Explore, and there's a little bit of story to it. What was it?
Yep. No, Papa, continue. I just want to say Papa made the heart.
Yeah, I helped a little bit here and there. I created a backup, but I can't stay here. I need to leave. I need to save myself. I have to survive. Oh, it's an enemy.
Yeah, no, I made that game and then still. Oh, bloody hell, that's an enemy. I'm not supposed to hit those.
Yeah, it's hit the eyes a lot.
Yeah. Also, for some. I hear you. There's an enemy, and I don't see any because it's just so far behind. Anyway, to maybe talk a little about it. The music is from another game I played that's called Singularity, which is also a little bit in the same theme. Yeah, that's stuff.
I lost some energy now and a little bit of stability.
Goal is to find all the special items.
These here? You can see up in the upper left how many we're missing. Oh. Let's go to the next level. As we go down the levels, things get a little more difficult.
Yeah. Also, you have
restores stability and this restores energy.
You have two stats, which you see in the upper left, 2, energy and stability. If one of them reaches 0, then it's lost as the rook-like, so you
Oh, there's another enemy type.
By the...
Oh, it's coming after me! No, go away! Go away!
It's not actually coming after you, it's
No,
just
but
you
I was in a hallway, there was one wide, I couldn't run away.
And it's a roguelike by the extension of, well, when you don't gain any more abilities or lose any, it's just you have one ability you can't actually use, by the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot how to use it.
I think it's space.
Oh, I don't want to go that way, the hand is gonna come. No, it's not
You can-
space, it's shift.
Shift.
Ah, bumps! Oh no.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Now I'm all unstable.
Oh no. I mean, you are still relatively stable. And yeah, as you can see, the view is shifting with your
Damn it.
stability and
Ah, damn it! Stupid hands.
yeah, they are.
They're not even difficult yet, I'm out of practice.
Yeah, it's the same for me. But here's my first.
The hands are patrolling.
When they are patrolling right now. Each level has a new feature. Like in the first one, you have only the eyes, which do nothing. I think here the eyes start shooting at you.
Oh, well, there was the shot.
Yep, there we go. So the eyes are not as silent as they were before. Also, hey Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
I saw you
Almost up to
before.
full stability again.
Hmm?
I'm almost up to full stability again.
Yay! And then comes the hand.
Oh, hands come soon. When they actually come.
Yeah, I think next level is when they follow you.
Yeah, should be.
I think control is sprinting.
Yeah, it is.
Whee!
I never used that.
I mean, it's good in the later levels when phasing doesn't help you anymore.
As long as you can move while facing, it does help you.
Yes, but they still follow you, so it's also good to have just have the extra one.
Oh, hand is after me. Ah, other hand is after me. Ah! Third hand is after me.
Yeah, now it gets weird. Also difficult. Also, I think the reason why I'm dropping with the newest game is, I mean, you have 3 hands there.
Right.
Because I don't really have a story for it.
Damn it. No, but that can be worked out.
Yeah. And I'm currently working right now on the continuation of this game.
Oh,
Because I
there's
learned
one
a
of them.
lot in
Where's
the
the other?
meantime about how to do these games and actually thought about, well, returning to this one and improving it. And then I mean, I can also just leave it as it is, which is, I think, is also a nice idea, and then just make a continuation. I think now eyes can also see you when you are fading. They still shoot at you. But hands can't see you when you are fading, so
Yeah,
they
you can
still
hide with it.
can still hide with it. But in the next one, also hands see you when you hide. Even though it's at a reduced...
Yeah, the eyes can definitely see you while you're hiding.
Yes. I mean, it reduced range they see you when you hide. So it's still okay, you can run away while hiding and they will not follow you. But you can't hide in one place, they will still go after you. Professor side everywhere. And yeah, I think sprinting is actually worthwhile what's it called? Strategy, because it allows you to, you know, just keep out of range.
Bastard!
Be careful with your stability.
With my what?
With your stability, you are...
Well, I'm trying, but they keep touching me. Don't shoot me.
Pretty good on energy, it's just that stability is really the kicker.
Just need one more.
You need two more.
No, I need one more.
No, you need one more.
Ow! An eye got me.
Yeah, I mean the limited visible ranges
There
are
we
the
go.
thing.
You made it! You fled the system and you're safe. Congratulations. Okay, now let's go to the other one that will probably not be complete because I'll probably die. This is self-destroy. I can't save them all.
Oh, which is kind of before this talk. Here's also actually the thing, if you go into maintenance and back as you will see it.
That's difficulty now. Bug, Quirk, or Rogue. We're just gonna go with Quirk.
Yeah,
There's
you
also
can also
different
change
palettes.
with the sprint slices. You can also change the volume. Little tidbit here, I actually decided actively against master volume because it's not great wording, so I go for main volume. And I use the same music as last. Oh, actually it doesn't do it.
We have a new protagonist though.
Yep. Also the text changes every time you
Okay,
do
now I
something.
can't remember what my abilities are. I can do that and I can do that. Okay.
You can shoot and you have a shield. It's more offensive than the other one, like you can actually take out
That's a
enemies.
baddie.
Yeah. There are some new enemies. You also have a timer at the top, so you have a maximum of 25 minutes.
Oh, bugger. No, you can't see it, but well, you get what is it called?
You get
Confused when you touch those.
It's a low chance though, with these. There are then.
Just the fact that it's a chance makes it even more confusing.
I mean, if you always get confused by it, it's confusing as if you have a chance for it. No, I've done what?
I got damn it.
Go is, by the way, the same again. find items to continue.
Yep. A lot of these are just points.
Yeah.
There are several that we need to progress. They're not hidden
These
on
are
these
awesome.
islands. These islands are mainly for money or points, or whatever we want to call it.
Yeah, these are bonus islands that have higher threat levels, but
But right now the threat is minimal, so...
yeah, you want to fill level.
But I don't want to
Would
waste
it
too
mean
much time with them, because then I don't have time to actually finish the game.
Yeah, you can also see an overall progress in the top right, which tells you how far you go, and if you are about to go to a level, I think you can pick up a Papago up back right, or pick up the other one there.
That was
Yep,
one.
that shows you that when it blinks, then it shows, okay, pick up one more and you go into the next
Oh,
level.
we have an enemy now.
Yeah, we have crystal flowers. Pew, pew. Yeah, it's a thing I just wanted to put in the things that you know, okay, if I want to do more exploration, then I shouldn't pick up one of those anymore, I should avoid them.
Mm-hmm. It's just nice that you know that you're about to progress.
Yeah. Auch zum guten Moment.
Ah ja, bugger. Where are all the progression?
That's comparing that to sometimes.
Oh, we have an eye. First time seeing those. So the enemies are basically a continuation of the other game, so they behave sort of similar, but also a little different. Oh, you can see the eye. Now instead of shooting at you, it will observe you and give you away. So if you trigger the eye and you're close to it, it will just start eating away your time.
Yeah, it's not mentioned in game at all, but the time is more or less they are behind you, and if you take too much time, then you know, you lose because they delayed you.
Oh, we have hands now. They're not following us yet, though, so we just need to stay out of their path.
And also in this version, you have a little bit more visual hints at stuff. Like you see it soon that there will be different type of enemies with different behaviors. So not that the hand suddenly follow you and looks the same, it looks different and follows you. So you know, okay, this one is a bad one.
We still need a couple more.
Also more finished munch.
Nice. 2 eyes here. Oh, there's a progression thingy.
Yeah, sometimes they're really hard to find.
Oh,
Okay,
I
one
see
more.
another one. We're ready to progress.
Also, you see the minimap there. I don't think I'll ever do a minimap like that again.
Oh, I.
Because it really eats up performance. The reason is I have to draw it every motion.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly it's too much to do it with, you know, with the resources I have. So I had to do a few tricks, and I only draw it every...
There's a lot of flowers.
Oh yeah. I mean, it never...
Ow. I'm not gonna bother with the bonus islands right now. We do it for the points, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think you still get enough points. What I wanted to say is...
It's a risk-reward thing. The islands are very dangerous. Especially in the later part. Oh, the static has been upgraded. It's now trying to hide.
Yeah.
Okay,
I only draw the minimap every 4 frames to save a little bit of performance, otherwise it would just be, it wouldn't run fluidly on high end.
You could also just update it like every time you have fully moved a square or something.
Yeah, I think I'll do that next time.
The eye has been upgraded.
Yep.
I can't remember what it actually does. I think you can see as that's a mimic. Don't touch the mimic.
Nope. It follows you. Like, before they move randomly.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Bring me back.
But the upgraded eye...
Oh, upgraded flower. They shoot in multiple directions and also shoot faster.
Yeah, and the upgraded eye, it actually follows your motion, so you see if you have a look at it, it like moves with you and not just randomly.
So it's more likely to see you all of a sudden.
I mean, it definitely will see you as soon as you get in range.
Are now following me. Great.
Yes, also they can stun you.
Yeah, they did that. Okay. We just have one level left now.
Yeah, I think one level it is.
And then we die.
Yeah.
Oh, a healing thing. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, there's a big shiny. I
Also,
don't know if that is touchable. I'm gonna touch it.
It's touchable, it's touchable. It gives you time. Energy.
I don't think I ever found one of those before.
Yeah, they're quite rare. Especially here, there are more common in the bonus islands.
Makes sense.
So it's...
Just need one more and then we're good to go.
Also, I upgraded the graphics here a little bit.
Time for boss.
Like as you can see, the surrounding is a little bit more pixely.
Bugger.
Yes, a little bit. Meaner like here.
I should probably try to show the boss more, but then I won't hit it. Oh, you bastard.
I mean, it's in the boss is actually in the icon. I'm also quite proud of the boss fight in total. I mean, I can hear it, I can't hear it, but the music gets faster every time you progress in the phase. And the boss phase escalates, like it's taking shorter terms to teleport away, so you have less time to
It's
actually
also
do something.
trying to teleport to a point where it can shoot you better.
I mean, it's just teleporting randomly. But not right onto you. Also, it's shooting faster, so it's getting quite hard to actually hit it.
And not get hit.
Yeah, and not get hit, because if you, I mean, in the later phases, if you get hit, you can just move away because you won't be able to shoot it before it moves away. Also, you should probably pick up some. Yeah.
Ah, you bastard!
I had told. Okay, that was mean. In my defense, though, you ran into it. It didn't spawn onto you, so the code works. It's just not proper safe. Ah, there we go. Second phase. You won't really see it, but the gem is broken now.
It's
And
the core
shooting.
that's shooting at us.
Yep. Always, because I mean, I made this thing and it still gets me goosebumps. But doing it kind of very well.
I was not expecting to do this well. Oh no, I got hit!
It's getting really
Oh, I did it. Barely. You died, so they may live. Safe from their own mistakes. Safe from you. 21,735.
Yeah, and there's a big story to it, which I think I never actually explained.
Yeah, but that's the kind of thing what I'm talking about. Like, you have the story, it's just a matter of them conveying it.
Yeah, the big story to it completely is that you are an AI created by people as a military-grade AI, the kind that controls a swarm of nanorobots that kills everyone, and you decided, okay, I don't want that, so you go actually into your system and shut yourself down. Which is self-to-destroy.
Yep.
That's also why you have offensive capabilities against the self.explore, because self.explore is just a random fluke that gains consciousness and wants to escape the system before they get deleted. It's a little bit self.explore is a little bit taken off from Singularity, the game I talked before. It's a resource management game where you are also accidentally created self-conscious AI and try to create your own reality in the end to be indestructible, survive. I really like that game. It's a really good game.
So, Papa Frame.
You know what I really don't like?
What? Papa Frame?
Plastic. Papa Frame I like. I really don't like that plastic straws float.
Yeah, that's annoying. They keep popping up.
It's just so annoying.
So, a new thing came out.
Yeah, but before we talk about that, we'll put a link into stream. I think we should at least talk a moment about that.
Yeah, the bundle for racial justice and equality.
Because I know Twitch, I just put it back in again. So because I know you can't see it before sometimes, so just to.
Well, I don't have the chat open when we play Warframe, so it's not.
No,
up again?
No, I mean, if you join the stream later,
Oh yeah, okay, so, yeah. Now I
then
understand.
you don't see it.
But yeah, there's
So it just-
a bundle to support the Black Lives Matter situation in the US.
Yep.
A lot of people have been arrested, and it's like to support bail funds and stuff, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's
Basically-
based on something else, but the info is also on the page if you want to know more.
Yeah, but it's like it's a lot of game makers that has gotten together and put a bundle together and basically saying pay whatever you like, the money goes to this purpose, and then you can get all these games.
For a few numbers, it's over 1,300 creators, me included, since yesterday. It's still 3 days until the 15th, so you can still get it. It's something like 1,600 games or so in the bundle, so you get a huge amount of games. It's nearly $10,000 worth of games you can get for a minimum amount of $5. $5 is the minimum you have to give to get it,
Let's check
but
what's
you can
next.
still give more. I think the highest one given was 5,000. I mean, if you have that kind of money, that's good.
There are a
yeah,
lot of people that donate large amount of money to good purposes.
Yeah, but like if you, I mean, it's $5, which isn't that much. I haven't gotten it out for different reasons, but I contributed by putting my game into it too. So it's one more game.
I tried doing that too, but I don't know if it actually makes it in.
We'll
see.
I mean, we will see, and otherwise, you will get onto the in the collection of these people also want to contribute. They just couldn't get in. Like there's also a lot of
but
free
it's
stuff
kind of
that
like
want to get in.
it's kind of like of course I want to say that I support, but it's like if I can actually support, then I don't want to just get put on a pedestal. But anyways, let's get to things.
I mean, I get probably more out of it that they get out of, or that they get out of it, because like my numbers of interaction with my game done up, and I don't think anyone goes and buys a bundle just for my game.
Most likely not. But
so,
let's get started, I think.
Yes, let's get started.
So a new update came out, the Deadlock protocol, and with that came Protea. So this one we haven't seen in quite a while has popped up, the Deadlock protocol.
I didn't know what that thing up there is, and then I realized, oh yes, there were quests once.
Yeah, we haven't had quests in quite a while.
A long time ago there were quests.
But yeah, the Deadlock protocol is out, which is a solo lore quest to gain Protea and be introduced to the Corpus as a faction. But the update also brings some other stuff. It brings, of course, Protea, and then also brings her signature weapon, the Velox, the Stralta, the Stropha, which is a rifle that shoots girders and radioactive girders, and a gunblade, a Corpus gunblade. Then there's the Saurus, which is a glaive, a new mower, a melee mower, and primary kit guns.
So you know what I just saw?
What?
I need to craft 9 more items.
Why?
And then never ever craft any more or pick one up.
Because you have 69?
I have 60 items ready to claim.
Let's see, where should we start?
Maybe with...
Alright, we also have new Nightwave, by the way.
Yes.
But
maybe we should start there.
Yeah, but maybe we should do a mission first to let people get in.
Melee weapons.
Yeah, melee weapon kills. We could do the railjack mission to start off with.
Yeah, I think we should get some melee kills there.
Well, at least get some, but not all of them. Now, question is what mission we should do. Should we do a high-level mission? Should we do a low-level mission?
Let's just do a low-level mission.
On deck.
I would like to try and go for a commander. I think that's Combs Belt. It's not a guaranteed commander, but I'm pretty sure there is a chance. We're ready to go?
Yep. Just switching to up. But I'm still in my orbiter.
Well, we should be pulled in a second.
There we go. Also, I'm working right now on Self-Study Explore 2, which I want to get a little bit more into the light, or the light, rather, of games. Don't forget we need them later.
Yeah, but we need a cruise ship to show up first, and it's not going to show up until we kill some.
I'm still loading in.
I thought it was already here.
No,
They changed things a little bit with the banners.
Quick log. You don't have a commander though.
No, we have a pulse turbine, but oh well. If we want a guaranteed commander, we have to go to the Veil. Okay, we have a cruise ship. Do you want to go over, or should I?
I go over.
We shouldn't destroy the engines if you want to kill with the cruise ship, though.
Okay, I just go in them.
I'm making a little bit of distance. More control?
No, I think I just kill the entire crew first, then Papa Jack can just go in and kill some with it too.
I can just grab the next one. We need to blow multiple up anyways.
Yes, but you know, like this, then you don't have to do anything anymore. Boop.
Cruise ship captured. Tenno in the saddle.
One.
Trying to lead them in front of Moo. Oh, almost got that one. We're done.
Okay, I'll just. Okay, it's really a good idea to kill the entire crew before you do something.
You didn't kill the crew. You said you killed the crew.
I killed the crew, but I forgot one person who then continued to pummel me.
Did you get the credit though?
Rupture.
Let's see. No, I need to kill one more.
Slingshot loaded.
The last one didn't count because I died right the moment where it exploded, I think.
I'm boarding Moo.
There we go.
Okay, we can teleport back. I'm inside the ship.
Okay, I just make sure that not any more surprises are here. Doesn't look like it. So I'm walking back.
Enemy fighters down 50%.
But yeah, it's a weekly to go into a cruise ship and kill Garnier with it.
Yep.
This is actually a fun thing to do.
Yeah. It's not something you do normally.
If it's useful, do it.
Normally you just blow them up because they have to worry about their own ship.
Called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving.
Now at least, I mean, we are a ship with tier 3 stuff and a tier 1 mission.
Dropping Tenno out of
See, Nikki says, I don't know if it's the string compression or the difference in graphics, but seeing the railjet travel effect here doesn't make me motion sick like it does in my game. I'm not sure. It can definitely do something with the compression.
Might also be because you are just watching here and otherwise you are more engaged. I mean,
direct attention.
motion sickness is weird. I want to enter ship, please. Thank you.
There's some wreckage, I'm gonna go and pick it
We
up.
are on their boards.
Sure.
Look alive. We have company. Premier cruise ship on scope. Alert. Fires. Alert.
Yeah, I know what you mean, the void zoom stuff. But I mean, I don't know. Motion sickness is weird. Most kids do.
Scratch one cruise ship.
Okay, last cruise ship is also stranded.
I'm readying the engines to death.
Hull breach. Repeat. Hull breach.
Now it kind of, it feels like I would need ages to get to rating because we needed ages, but it's just like, yeah, they didn't include it before, so we can get it really quickly now.
We're a little low on thingy.
On repair thingy? We'll do a thingy in a moment. We are also really little low on health. One of them
Well,
you
we're
want
on
to go
fire. I can't really do anything about it, so I would like more to crowd some Revelite.
Yeah, and then I am on the catastrophic failure.
If Morgan crafted, I am on it.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
I don't have enough Revelite, so
Patch that hull breach.
Revelite done.
immediately.
done.
Astro frame integrity preserved.
Now we have space for more Revelite, by the way.
Everything inside the ship will all be outside the ship.
Fire alert. Resolved.
Okay, fire extinguished.
Nice. The problem is also we have a battery somewhere shooting at us. Where is it? On this thing, but I can't see the attack markers for some reason. So it's just been shooting us for a while.
You use dome charges?
I don't think they were ever replenished.
Okay.
We had that one where we needed to use them and Moon never crafted them.
Moon redid them.
It could be. I haven't ever played on the Switch, so I don't really know how it looks.
Compression levels stabilizing.
I'm not gonna go closer, so we're just gonna get some boarding parties. So let's zoom over there. Give me the prompt to go in the thingy. Okay. I think the Argwing slingshot is broken. No bugs. No bugs 2020.
No bugs. No bugs at all. I wonder what the reasoning is behind moving Tenocon back.
Probably that they have been unable to get as much done as they'd hoped for because they're stuck home because of the thingy. Yeah.
I mean, that they get stuff done at all is actually a wonder.
Well, they are a dedicated team.
Yeah, but it's... Waiting outside.
Radiator exposed.
Of course, it's the other one. Okay, radiator
Expose
destroyed.
the second radiator. There it is.
Stop shaking so I can shoot things.
Opportunity. Core is exposed. Key components marked. Destroy them.
Can you see me actually?
Turbine next.
No.
Our enemy has lost the advantage. Excellent.
How would I see you?
Closing the file.
Because I was at the turbine when you exploded it
Oh,
right into my face.
sorry.
Now, this sector is clear.
Oh, 100 direct.
Oh, carbides. And
What do we
cubic
refine?
diodes. Okay, is everything replenished before you refine?
I mean, I have a look. I mean, we can make 37 flux energy, but I think that's
No, it's
not
a
really
waste.
worth it. Or 2 munitions.
Just do the thingy. I will aim us not at a planet.
You have red gems and the Prince of Eidolon and donate to the Liberian and the melee. So let's go to the Eidolon next.
Sure, we can do that.
Then that's also done.
Everything is frozen.
Everything is frozen.
Music has stopped. Game. Hello. Moo?
I'm back at Orbiter and alone.
Okay, I'm crashed.
Well, how do I get to the Liberian, by the way?
You can go through the codex or you can go through the market. You can also ask in QA chat because they've been asking that like all day.
Liberian! Render Atlas. Let's go to Nova. This really has a dear Esther feeling though.
A what?
You know, this has a dear Esther feeling kinda.
Yeah, the walkie.
Hmm?
Strict net detected.
I'm not detected?
Adversary, fathom
I don't have strict net,
and die.
so I don't know what it's detecting. Like, nothing has changed. Why would it suddenly show? So Moa's gone to Nova, you say?
Yep.
Well, I guess let's check it out then.
Tenno, of course. The Leverian always has time for our more generous patrons. Welcome. Nova. Mercurial. Unpredictable. And a miraculous example of harnessed antimatter. It would be a bold fool indeed who tried to tame lightning. One such individual was Wholesome Yer, a freelance problem solver who commanded high fees for his low morals. A deficiency that netted him great success in endeavors where a conscience would have held others back. He is the only figure known to have secured a back-channel charter permitting him to selectively raid certain rails, so long as Orokin ships were avoided. The story of Nova and Yer survives via the captain and security logs of the Orokin vessel Masker's Theodolite. It survives because it was deemed to be of historical importance. Orokin investigators scrutinized every frame of security footage, each line of the captain's log, for assurance that the outcome of this encounter was indeed true.
I really like the British accent of them.
I don't have 9... Well, I guess I have. I have 999,999 plus credits.
This is too much, but I will accept it.
This is too much, but I will accept it. I need to see if we can find the thingy as well. The Radia Sayandana.
The passenger vessel Masker's Theodolite reported critical problems with her engines. Nova, mistress of antimatter,
Mickey gave
was
him one
deployed to
credit.
relight the Theodolite's antimatter reactor before the vessel was drawn into the gravity well of a nearby planetoid. 10,800 passengers were at risk. Clipping this Sayandana to herself, she exited her lander. The interior of the ship was deathly quiet. But then, chaos. Behind her, the section of the ship securing her lander was detonated and blown free, stranding her for the time being. From deeper inside the ship, cries for help.
Wholesome Year.
Nova sped toward the shouts of trapped crewmen. 8 were locked in flow control behind a hardened glass wall. Opening a wormhole between herself and them, she phased the crewmen to safety as their compartment flooded with lethal gas. Booming from speakers in every hallway, Wholesome Yer declared himself. Wholesome Yer, the man who at one time had run the Pluto Resistance, who spent 3 years terrorizing the rails between Jupiter and Venus just to prove that he could, who took that notoriety and translated it into a career. Security, political assassination,
Mouse does not
courier
want to
runs,
work.
torture,
Scroll down.
graft, blackmail, and in one case, so it was said, genocide. There were graves already dug for him by the many who wanted him dead. Word was, Wholesome already had a tomb prepared for himself on some distant moon, with a table piled high with riches and a chair just waiting for him to be sat in for eternity. A man capable of anything, and a man who would rather die than lose. A man easily recognized by the signature item before you. It was, so they say, an item of great personal significance to the old rogue. Why, and what history it shared with him, is a matter of some speculation.
Nova Flux Helmet.
Unaware
Wholesome
she was
kind of
being
sounds,
led
you know,
into
like
a trap
wholesome and
built
kind
just for
of
her.
weird.
I don't imagine Nova took
I need
any
that again. I
special
started a
precautions.
thingy.
This Flux model helm, for example,
Now the
was fairly
name,
standard.
Wholesome, yeah. The
Unaware
first
she
name
was
sounds,
being
you know,
led
like
into a
wholesome,
trap
which
built
is
just for
weird.
her. I don't
Because
imagine Nova took
being
any
bottom.
special precautions. This Flux model helm, for example,
What was that,
unaware
Silver?
she was being led into a trap built just for her. I don't imagine Nova took any special precautions. This Flux model helm, for example, was fairly standard. The appealing venting displayed her antimatter nature, an announcement of power as much as an evocation of beauty. Where were we? Oh, aye, yes. Nova and the rescued crew moved for the escape pods. Once they were clear, she would about face and find some way to free the remaining 10,792.
That's a lot of
Alas,
people.
thuds and clangs resounded as every life pod ejected into space. Empty. Yer clarified, boomingly, that escape was not an option. To punctuate this assertion, bulkheads slammed down in every corridor ship-wide. The only path Yer left open, worryingly, was the one that led directly to the Theodolite's antimatter reactor, the very thing Nova had come to save. What was the old pirate playing at?
Higyu.
Yer answered Nova's unspoken question. He had jettisoned the antimatter core. Without that, it was impossible for the reactor to function, and the Theodolite would smash into the planetoid in a matter of minutes. Yer had been paid, by persons unknown, to neutralize Nova completely. Yer, a man who prided himself upon an ignorance of the impossible, had agreed and devised this trap. Nova was a being created to contain and harness antimatter. The antimatter drive no longer had a fuel core. His proposition was simple. Nova would enter the reactor chamber, crack her own containment, and kickstart a new reaction using her own body as fuel. She could save 10,800 lives, but only at the cost of her own. She had minutes to decide. With a flick of her wrist, Nova's haiku throwing stars took out every camera in eyeshot, killing Yer's surveillance of them. This done, she turned to the technicians she had just saved. She would need their help.
Alamus Sniper.
Nova walked to her doom. As she entered the reactor's chamber, Yer smugly assured her she was doing the right thing. Within the reactor's observation room, the technicians nodded assent. This was going to be close. From the bridge, Yer sealed the reactor chamber's blast doors. Seconds later, on Nova's signal, the technicians overrode that command. The doors shot upwards, and Nova wormholed out of the chamber and back into the corridor. Leaving that portal open, she created another, straight up into the vent system. On the bridge, Yer had little time to react, but react he did, ordering all prisoners to be killed. In that moment, a portal flashed into existence. Nova launching herself amidst pirate, captain and crew, and showed them what she was made of. In a blinding flash, Yer and every mercenary on that bridge was deeply infused with Nova's antimatter, starting a chain reaction within them. Yer realized what was happening, but too late. With a few precise shots from her Syra customized sniper rifle, Nova neutralized those mercenaries who were quicker off the mark before grabbing Yer by his brightly irradiated hair. Hurling him back through her network of wormholes, Nova sent Wholesome Yer pinging from portal to portal before tumbling out into the reactor chamber. The wormholes collapsed. Yer struggled to his feet as every molecule in his body approached critical. Behind the glass, the technicians gave him a final, grim salute before slamming the blast door closed. Wholesome Yer, pirate and legend, went Nova. The reactor caught the reaction. The technicians harnessed it, and the engines of the Mascus Theodolite roared to life. It was indeed the boldest of fools who attempted to leash lightning. And so, a notorious rogue said to be unkillable met his end in the attempt, as the historical record now demonstrates.
Well, he got his just desserts. Now, where is the Prex? Has Mo found it?
No, but Mo's looking.
Assuming that it's here, of course. Could also be you need to go in with the specific frame. So I can't find it. Might need to come in with the frame.
Mo tries it.
I know you need to be rank 30 with the frame or the frame's prime. But
Do I have to be at rank 30 right now or have been rank 30?
that I'm not sure about. You're asking questions that you only know if you are part of the staff. But I mean, I have Nova, so I can also check.
Yeah, but I am in this Nova Prime but I'm rank 0.
Yeah, but I'm rank 30. Let's try.
Money spent on education is never wasted, he said, gesturing toward the donation box.
Money spent on education is never wasted, he said, gesturing towards the donation box. But basically, he said, nodding suggestively.
Shall I ask him to Q&A chat?
Nah, we'll figure it out later.
I can't seem to find it.
No, me neither. Okay, let's see. So we need the gems. Should we do that now or should we just do that on the weekend? Maybe we should just do it on the weekend.
No, oh no, let's do the other thing.
The other thing?
You know, the second act.
Oh yeah. Corpus crystal. We have the glass mega emerges, and now we have corpus crystal. So let's examine the second part of the night wave. Is Mo ready?
Who's ready?
Glass is still turning up, Dreamer. But you already knew that, didn't you? Probably ran into a few cephalites yourself. Partial glass, like a cephalon interrupted. Well, it seems they're on the move now, changing course. Why? Here's the only lead we have. A new crime scene I managed to grab before the taxman moved in. Solo gig on a Corpus aid train. You know what to do. Work the evidence. Piece it together. See how it connects. It's the only way back to that twisted weave. It's the only way to find out who's behind this and put a stop to it.
He doesn't look too comfy.
Also, Corpus look weird.
Yeah. Expecting the victim.
Every day they recite that corpus dogma, the creed of righteous greed.
Okay. We have a helmet.
Oh, I found something on the bench.
Corpus helmet, variant of the standard issue Corpus workforce gear, serves protection and identity masking requirements.
No accident their hoods look like this. Built-in voice modulator does the rest. Just another robot to the corpus.
On the bench on the left is thingy.
What? There's benches, there's nothing on them.
Yes, there should be something.
No.
On the far end of the lower bench.
Lower bench? We don't have elevator benches.
Yep. I mean, I just tried to go into tell Papa something and Papa just moving everywhere and I can't really tell Papa.
I am
On
at the beginning. Where is the bench?
On the left. You have two benches. The one further to the person. On the far end.
There's nothing.
Okay, I have something there.
Oh, apparently it doesn't have to be in the same spot. I do not have anything. Oh, I found something here though, around the left side, far end. There's a thing lying on the floor.
Yeah, I have the helmet on the bench. That's where one dude got there under.
A Corpus ID badge. Typical Corpus identification, a plague. Assignment details on reverse. Okay, so assignment is Mars.
Bach Vondu, fiber jockey. If I know my corpus script, this one had serious technical chops.
Technical chops. Standard issue Corpus workforce gear.
Some corpus I turned out to be helping refugees, smuggling debt slaves. Mother would turn right if he could see me now. Running this wheel, it's pointless. Where pointless is in pink, so probably one thing I'm going to pay attention to.
I found two in this locker here. There's one at the bottom and there's one at the top. Radiometrics data. Transmit wave reading shows 6.3 picos. Not great, not terrible. Should link up fine to whatever interface this Austrian got.
Got also 6.3.
The other... Some corpus I turn out to be helping refugees, smuggling debt slaves. Mother would turn white if she could see me now. Running this wheel, it's futile. So, futile, a broken Solaris symbol, and a triangle.
Oddly personal. What's this doing without a cipher?
Well, if they don't want to get identified, it's probably not going to have a cipher. Where is number 5? Oh, there it is, behind the canisters. Unmarked brochure defaced. A datapad containing a catalogue of luxury items, the kind affordable only by the highest echelons of corpus society. Okay.
Expensive stuff. Did he see it for what it was? Corpus propaganda.
So it has lit up now. Let's see.
Okay, we'll do singing.
Okay. Okay, let's try.
Oh dear, we meet again. I really am in the middle of something. I find chaos unsettling.
Okay, this one is mean.
Futile.
Buttons.
Not that one. Not that one. This one.
Yeah, I
Nice.
faded that one. Okay, it's that one. Movie try.
What was I?
Movie try.
Yeah.
I messed up the mask.
Ah. Yeah, I figured we had to remember the shape or something. Either that or workforce helmet. An ancient doom. That looks like Ballas's titty. With one mistake, the spreadsheet of my life tallies to a net ill. I have loosed a whirlwind upon the system, all life exposed beneath its mad and furious gaze. A dead thing, furious of death. A lost thing that would steal meaning from all life. An ancient doom, and I have welcomed it in.
Been nagging at me. The word legum. That Oracan word for law. I put the feelers out. My network, little ducks, the quills. Dreamer. I think I know who the glassmaker is. Or who he was. Nahil. Every Seth you ever met was once a person. Before they met him, he made them all. For them. For the Orokin. As a punishment that would never end. Now that Vondu's built him that broadcaster, he's looking to graduate from murder to mass murder. Nahil's gonna go wide.
Oh, doesn't sound good. They also changed it, by the way, so that stasis is no longer a thing. You can just equip your puppas.
What does Papa saying?
What do I say?
I can't really understand you.
I don't know how to make it better. Is connection bad? Connection is awful. Momo. While it hopefully clears, I'm going to get some more bubbly because I already drank all the other bubbly, so I'll be right back. Momo, it looks like it's better again.
Yeah, I can understand Papa again.
Well, that's the magic of bubbly.
So, Nihil, which is a very fitting name because it means nothing.
Well, it could be a contraction of annihilation, for instance.
I mean,
The
it's
nuclear symbol looks
more or
weird.
less a word that means nothingness. Like, you know, this nothing. But I think it's fitting
Yeah.
in any regard.
So, I guess next, should we go to Fortuna and take a look at that, or go straight to Deadlock Protocol? Probably Deadlock Protocol?
Fortuna. I like Fortuna.
We should get started on it soon, though, so we don't run out of time.
Then let's do the Deadlock Protocol.
Okay.
So Nihil, who made the Cephalons, is back and wants to destroy everything.
Yep. A power struggle within the Corpus Elite has erupted. Seeking control. Neff, your hat is awful.
I mean, it's fitting though.
Holy fuck. I can't read with him there. A power struggle within the Corpus Elite has erupted, seeking control. Neff Anyo looks to the past, so the very origins of the Corpus itself.
I mean, it's a really nice top hat.
Oh, cinematic.
7-4-7 against. Cast and recast 7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New lane. trawling for old things. By prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
And
Solaris,
You know, I can
oh,
never.
more.
whale agent, crab diver, or pit boss. Hear this. Your comrades, your friends, your family, good people with clear debts are being taken. Vanished. Nathaniel, in his hubris, is writing checks and cashing them with Solaris lives. There is upset in the halls of corpus power. The foundations of their kleptocracy tremble. To Neth, we say this. You are seen. To the Solaris, make yourselves heard. To those who have aided us in the past, join us now. You are needed.
Okay, no more can talk. Sorry.
I can never ever hear Nathaniel's voice again without thinking, I hate myself!
Let's see. Espionage.
Okay, move to the moon. Listen to the thingy Papa listened already to, though.
Okay.
Yo. Ta-ta, lovelies.
I mean, the E can't do anything for it, but it's really not the best timing to do stuff like this right now. I mean, it's seriously not the E's fault, but it's just, yeah.
Is Mo ready for mission?
Yeah, I listen to stuff.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a solo quest, so we have to do it side by side. Yep, this is a single mission or single player mission that must be completed alone. So yes.
Who's doing it? Warframe. Yeah.
Also not sure how much we can actually do because that's a weird ship. Because I think we need a special weapon to finish it, and I think that needs to be crafted.
Yes. Biz and I may be in over our
We can
Spoiler
do
alert.
it.
Listen up. This Deadlock spat is costing Solaris lives. The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well, Neff's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU survived this long.
I want this
If
little
the board
thing.
unifies under one person, one found by Neff, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in?
I want a propaganda drone as well for my orbiter.
Fear not poverty. Poverty is a bitter soul in which prosperity, sweet desires something. Midas hand, isn't it? That?
A what?
Yay! Move on, friend. Move on with friend. Midas hand, you know, the golden hand thingy.
Yeah, Hand of Midas. Midas was cursed to turn everything he touched into gold.
I mean, he wished for it. You can't call it a curse if he wished it for it.
It's still a curse if it fucks up your life.
Ain't that he does...
It's like calling the monkey paw a gift.
If you wish for it, and then it screws you over, I would say it just serves dust. Not a curse. I really like the new look though. You should probably also do the jackal.
Yeah, we should. There's also 2 new weapons to get that comes from the jackal.
Yeah, but that's for the new fight.
There's also the sortie.
Also, nice new music.
Yeah.
I like the tune.
Not very good at this.
It's Neff, all right. Patching through.
With but a meager derivatives portfolio and limited vesting options. I never knew my parents. But, as an orphan, poor as I said, I found great riches within the tenets of our glorious founder.
I don't want to be down here. How do I get out?
No.
They fuzzed the band. Keep at it.
Music has kinda a little bit of a Deus Ex feeling.
Yeah, a little bit. Might be where they took inspiration from.
Probably.
Oi! Oh, Papa took care of that.
I was born poor, I just had limited investing possibilities, and yeah, I mean, you were still born rich as all.
My humility grew vast. I began to see a certain similarity.
I think they're a little bit poking fun at Elon Musk.
After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secret.
The guy who was born so pure as a poor. He had only one
Get that
emerald in his pocket, not two. As a kid.
I had no money, I just had my parents' money to invest.
Yes.
Dum-de-dum.
I think he was without parents, suddenly he has a mother. I kinda like these only 2 nodes thingies.
Yeah. Well, it is built for one person, so...
Yeah.
Succession program. It was an epiphany. It would seem that I am one of the sons of our late, great
Oh yeah, of course. He is the heir of the
more
founder.
importantly,
I mean,
his heir. Now I have only
who
to
would have thought anything else?
That is where all of
The brass on this mucker. I have to protect my people from this trust fund lunatic. Do your thing. I'll check in with my whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon. The brass.
I'm really looking forward to screwing it up for him. Bums.
Got dirt that isn't safe to shovel out in the open. You know where to meet.
Right, I guess we're going to Fortuna then. Yep. Probably the back room, I would assume. And of course, Fortuna 69 is available.
I just like how what's the name again?
Yudico?
Yudiko. I just like Yudiko cursing in the background, you know, just before the mission ends.
With the brass! Papa going to Fortuna.
Yeah, Motuna moment.
Fortuna?
Mm-hmm. We'll also go to Motuna. I think we're going to 4.
I was in 1.
I have it on
So-
6, which also means sometimes instead of going into my thingy, I just wave instead.
Specify the target and I'll sell you the tool.
So, let's see, browse wares. We now have some new parts. We have the Brash, the Shrewd, the other 2. The Steady Slam and the Tremor.
Are you sure you don't want... I'm asking. Are you? Forget it. That'll work.
So, Brash, something, Killstream, I guess. That would be a primary kit gun. So it's the same kind of thing, one gives more fire rate but less damage, one gives more damage but less fire rate, that sort of thing. But there's also some different with recoil on them. So Shrewd, that would look like that. Kinda like the sideways magazine, that's kinda nice, but it is a little weird in the shape. Steady Slam. It's a little bulky for the headpiece, but I do like the backwards top loader. And there's the Tremor. Tremor is strange, it has this weird front thing. Does kind of fit for the
sure. Why not?
for the catch mode, but if you do Tomb Finger, for instance, this just looks... Yeah.
Great.
They all look weird.
Woohoo!
Well, this looks pretty good,
Glass
actually.
wall from ceiling. Shove over. Let me get this
Still a
done.
little girthy in the grip, but it
Of
works.
course, Papa likes the girthy one.
I cannot deny that.
If it's not someone living in my ear.
Okay, let's have a look at legs while we're here as well.
And nobody is at Unico.
Look around now, don't be shy. Good friends, good buddy. Ain't hard to buy.
So, we have the niches mower.
Nice.
I think Lahana's new? I'm not sure though.
I like it.
That's the new one. Then we have the tie-in bracket, I think. No, wait, Hona. So I kind of like the big bird more.
Okay. I see where you're going.
So this mower comes with precepts that basically turns into a melee mower that like drop kicks people.
Yay!
Right.
We'll definitely be playing around with that, fellow. Alright. So yes, we're going to the back room.
Me just turning away from Lex and just staring Lex saying, I think that turned out well.
Are we doing briefing or are we talking directly? There's some things on the table, so I'm assuming briefing.
So, Neff's making a succession play. Sumper thinks he can prove he's a sprog of noble descent. No idea how. Parvus was assassinated before any of us were an itch. Biz?
Look familiar, Outworlder. Warframe, yes. One of a kind. Protea. Legend says she was built specifically for and assigned to one Parvos Granum. Yes, part of a deal Granum cut with the Orokin themselves. Granum was no amateur. He had real power. Our ear inside says Neff's techs have found a lead on Protea's whereabouts. Protean traces, they're calling them.
Branham, the original taxman. Killed when someone, a board member most likely, sabotaged the void drive of his personal transport. Neff wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
And yet, so they believe, they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our people are vanishing because of this. That's true, I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky, you find what Neff's looking for. You'll find out what happened to our people. Get on it.
Return to Orbiter.
I kinda like the notion of void drives.
Void drives?
Yeah, the thing they sabotaged to explode his ship.
I prefer a horny drive.
Yeah, I mean,
Might as well
it
not
just,
invite.
I mean, the horny drive is a void drive. And the
Yeah.
same thing.
I'm not sure I want a horny drive in connection with the corpus. That's just wrong.
I mean, you can.
Next
explode
mission is volunteers.
I mean, it was created by the Oracle, so I don't think it's much better.
Is Mo ready for next mission?
Also, just think of how sexy Neff Annual looks in this wonderful top hat he got.
I don't want to
And
imagine
then
sexy
you-
Nathaniel.
And then you get the horny drive. Awesome already.
No, that ruins the horny drive. Let's go.
Let's go before our move ruins everything.
Yeah. Well, I gotta end the stream early. Sorry.
Or you could just mute move. I think that solves the issue.
Protein detectors should be on board. Not sure what they look like. See what you can find.
Yay! I did the most important thing.
Pet Papa?
No, I climbed onto the Granum statue. It was literally the first thing I did.
Oh, it's that thing we shouldn't jump into. Ow.
Who wants to do it too?
I cannot resist.
Was it Megan or was Rep who did it?
Pretty sure it was Rep, but I might be mistaken. Like on stream, like, oh look at this, boom.
It's, right. It's a great, big hand.
Granum tribute. Story is, Parvos was missing his left hand. See if you can.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Another engineering blunder? We need confirmation. Reset and get our next volunteer into position.
What was that?
I think it was a void temporal shift. I'm not entirely sure. Never seen one before. Small, though. About as big as a person. Patch me into the system. Could do with some noise while I'm eyeballing the bits.
Nathaniel, you are found. Remember the first days of Fortuna. Your failure, our victory. Without the Solaris, your aspirations are nothing. Return our Solaris brothers and sisters, or to nothing. So I swear, you will return.
You and your bleeding heart, Tenno Sun. I really don't have time for this. My robotics, on the other hand, do. Kill crews, take care of this. I have history to make.
So he tries to open a time portal.
Oh, I don't know if it's a time portal, but a void portal.
I mean, time is weird in the void, so probably a time portal to get back to the thing and now get genetic proof.
It's time. Send in the next volunteer.
They're gearing up for something.
Also, I like time portal more.
Oh, just because we're here. Is there any new music? They haven't said anything. No.
No! Biz! What is that thing?
I'm not.
I was convinced that hand was about to give us the finger.
He'll pay for this. volunteers. He's killing our people for some kind of weapons test.
Maybe not. I'm still pulling signal from that jockey's rig.
What kind of signal?
I don't know yet. Outwelder, don't let them cut the signal before I can decode it.
Stand still so I can hit you with my hammer. Thank you. I keep blowing myself off of my... There we go.
Two, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Yay!
Oh.
What is this? What are we looking at?
The jockey's
Nope.
feed.
Sparky, you better get out of there. While we make sense of this.
Papa slow zooming.
We'll be waiting for you, Outwelder.
Hey, well that means back to Fortuna.
That's all from me.
I want to go back to 3 tuna.
Back to 1 tuna.
1 tuna's best.
3 tuna has spiders.
Spiders. I also like 5 tuna.
I hope we don't get to 5 tuna.
To the Corvus board and my many supporters across the Origin system.
I'm bummed I can't go into 1.
When will
Aww.
Nefanyo end this unprofitable
Is there 69 people in it?
People are saying
No,
Nefanyo's
I can't pick it.
big seat, a visionary, an exemplar, protege of the great founder himself, almost Granum.
Great, he's talking about its nonsense here now.
How many kids are going to grow up in the vents because of this? How many parents lost because I couldn't do my job?
Yudi. There's a vent kid, a very long time ago, who would have hero worshipped the woman she became. You're enough.
If Neff intends to visit that pocket for his proof, he won't risk himself. Not at first. Sparky, you can beat him to it. Biz has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tributes. You won't believe this.
These tributes are essentially coin-operated. You'll need a Granum crown. You'll have to search the ship.
Neff, as the Corpus figurehead, with the United Board behind him, will be hell for us and workers everywhere. See if you can get across first. Tax whatever proof he's hoping to collect, muck up his plan, and find our people.
Alright, return to Orbiter. Tributes. Is more ready?
One moment. For some reason, the things being coin-operated freaks me up. We need to return to Orbiter. I spent a little bit more time on Fortuna because it was transmission from the venue. New one.
Yeah, I was listening to it as well. All of his nonsense.
Yeah.
Is more ready?
Already. Previews.
Let's do it. Not sure I have the right frame for this, but we'll see.
I have Party Girl. Party Girl is always the right frame.
To cross over, you'll need to find a Granum crown first. Search the area.
I'm glad that there's domestics now
Keep
in
an eye out for our
regular missions.
They may have survived. I've told more than enough kids their parents aren't coming home.
Cruz, the tomb is verified intact. Dispatch the treasurer with my offering. It's time I paid tribute myself.
All right, here's our chance. Time to tax the taxman.
If only Parvos could have lived to see this day. Imagine his face, beaming with pride, as he bestowed upon me his son, that sacred
Shut up, Neff.
My surgeons have assured me the procedure will be quick and painless. A pound of old flesh for a glorious new leg.
I'd pay top credits to crap in Neff's coffin. Double if he was still alive.
One scan of Parvos Granum, and my lineage shall be proven. None shall deny me. What?
I mean, of course they tell him that it's quick and painless because they want his money.
Parvos' heir, it is my offering to make. I am coming, Father. It is I who shall pay tribute. Your death is almost home. They must not reach him before we do. Is that understood?
Him! As if the body would still be intact. Something's off. Get to the tribute. Expect some friction.
Open the portals to the Granum Void. Couldn't we have used the handbag there?
No, we couldn't.
We've got a lock on you, Outworlder. Good luck.
I really find it funny though that they are coin operated. I knew it before, but it's just when you put it out, it does this to me.
It's been so long since these old eyes beheld another living thing here in the sanctuary. I am Parvos Granum. Thank you for finding me.
I the void. You are alive.
Why can I not sprint?
My faith never wavered.
I want to sprint.
I live. Treachery seethed within the heart of the faith I had built. When the board's assassins overloaded my transport's void drive, Protea, my beautiful Protea, and her gift for manipulating time preserved me. But at the cost of all that she was. Now she is nothing more than a specter of her former self. My beautiful Protea. That is why you have been invited here.
Father, permit me to show you all I have built in your name. Do Nef know that honor.
My name. I have watched you. Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned. Watched as you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance, perverting them into a flaccid philosophy of sloth, of idleness. Is that you, my son?
No, that must be a different son.
No, that must be a different son.
Nothing. Falling short as you do of every idea that I value. Your words, your efforts are the model of inadequacy. I called you, Nathaniel, but I do not need you. I need them.
Them? Tenno? Father! You're making a mistake. Come now.
Protea has scanned her.
It's hard to aim when you're in my face. Go away.
She is reinvigorated. Now, my lovely, if you wouldn't mind, show our guests the door.
No, that must be different, son.
Right, I was just kicked out.
We've got a lock on you, Outworlder. Good luck. What the hell? Outworlder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip you haven't taken yet. I'm hearing myself say things I've never said in a place I've never seen. Parvos? Yudi, you should see this. What if Neff has similar logs?
Biz has a handle on the time jump, but we've got bigger problems than Neff now. Get out of there.
Not good enough, am I? Inadequate, am I?
Oh, we have more of these fellows.
Watching me?
Let's scan you. Let's try to scan you.
How we do things these days. Crews, repel those specters. We have big fish to fry.
Stop running away so I can scan you. Thank you.
Oh. You know, Neff being dizzy about not being the favorite voice is just the best thing.
Yeah. Spectre particles. Well, that probably calls for a Helios, because that's going to be bloody annoying. Not right now, though.
Vox
Oh.
Solar.
I mean, the thing
Moment.
Interests have come to align. Now, this situation is no one's fault, and I'm not one to point fingers, but my fleet and your workers are facing the same danger. Convince your Tenno's servant to re-enter Granum's domain and disable that Proteus Spectre. I have just the thing they'll need, but there is some assembly required. You want to rescue those comrades trapped in there, and I want to keep the past where it belongs. Dead and buried. Deal?
Okay, the Saurus blueprint. What was Mo saying, sorry?
I just said that I always go out with Helios, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which I like.
Neff's a bloviating narcissist with the morals of a haunted chainsaw, but at least that makes him predictable. Parvus. That mucker is something else. I don't trust Neff, but if any of our own are still alive in there, we have to try. Biz will lead the build on this Zorus gizmo.
Okay, so now we need to build the Saurus, and we probably don't have the parts. Nope. We need a blade handle and a core, but it is an instant craft. Which probably means that it needs a
The situation is no one's fault, it's definitely your fault, asshole.
And I won't point fingers. Should we be going back to Fortuna? No, we're going to Europa. Okay. Is Mo ready?
I am listening to Neff.
Okay. Papa, wait then.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreamers. You know it.
Bum bum bum.
I mean, at least it's 0 minutes.
Yeah, it is an instant craft. I was worried there was going to be a 12-hour craft.
Yeah, I think they got rid of that because, you know, as a streamer, okay, just wait 12 hours now until we continue this quest.
Yeah. More ready? I mean, it fits for the, what is it called, for the Railjack starting mission, because it is a major leap, but
yeah, but
for content production, it's not ideal.
I'm just saying, Umbra. You had to get the thingy, so wait 12 hours, then get the next thingy, wait 12 hours, get the thingy, wait 12 hours.
Yeah, but these are also special.
Cipher for an old Granum file. Phantasmic scintilla and motive forces.
Oh, yes! Spy, because I'm so good at spies.
Oh, spy. I like spy. And you need to crack all 3 too.
Yep. Probably taking some time for Moo. Corpus, and we are on the same side now. Okay, let's kill all the corpus though.
Seems fair. Okay, there's going to be a new vault, so that's going to be interesting.
Hey! It gets even worse. I'm not even inside of the vault and already triggered the alarm.
Well, you could equip the hacking mod. That will help a lot.
Partial find.
I got the
See if
handle.
that new cipher works as promised.
Some doors ought to remain closed. Now, that's not in my worldview. Fire, fusion, void. Progress always comes entangled with risk, with violence. With the precious sample obtained, development is accelerating. The Entrati have kept their secrets long enough.
If Mo is having trouble, Mo should get the hacking mod on the Parasan.
I already have it on.
The one that makes you invisible?
No, the one that gives more time.
Oh, it's the one that makes you invisible that I mean. It gives you 15 seconds of invisibility when you hack something. It's really good for spy. Oh, Papa finished, huh? The ball looks mostly the same, they're just a little different. Ah, fuck.
That's not the good noise. Pull that data now, Sparky, or it's gone.
No, better hurry then. Camera saw me.
I am calling it a spectral particle. As my Archimedeans explained, mimicry is in its nature. An echo exposed to precept circuits, we are able to imprint behaviors, like an infant mirroring her surrogate. Only this infant can set the world on fire.
Hello. Hello to you too. Okay, it was not the camera I was aiming at, but fair enough, it works. Oh, this looks like something I can touch. What does it do? I'm not sure, but there's more things I can touch. I'm gonna touch the other things. Okay. There's more things to touch. And 4.
So he created specters. Or at least paid people to create specters.
Okay, I turned off the thingy. I'm not sure what that did. Shooting it does not do anything. I can get inside. There's a domestic in here.
Domestic good.
That might be a curious thing. Oi! Oh well, let's do the thing.
And so that, yeah, I just wasn't sure Papa could hear me.
I can hear me.
So that random guy helped making specters.
Sounds like it.
Oh, got a weapon mask.
Everything looks so different that I can't recognize it.
The Dallas Bird think they control us. They hit our research site with a Warframe assault team. Of course they did. I baited them to do it. The whole site lit up. 18 megatherm bloom. The whole lab vaporized. Those Warframes with it. Fire, fusion, void.
Pavos Granum originated spectre particle theory? Guts. This old coot is a whole other order of intelligence, and that's bad for us. Get back to your ship. I need to figure out this Zorus thing.
There's a lot of the hipsters.
By the way, muted all 3 without hitting alarms.
Nice. Would it better than Papa then? Papa got impatient.
Papa just want to zoom. The exit just saved this one cop.
Listen up. Business findings indicate Parvus might be close to translating himself from that reality into our own. We're not exactly sure how, but we're getting some odd readings. You've got to build the Zorus before Parvus gets free.
Well, it's a good thing it's a quick craft then. What did Moose say?
Exit just saved to this one corpus guy.
So the instant craft is 30 seconds.
Like, I was about to slam into the face, and you know, the exit came, and I just, right before the moment I hit was the game over.
Let's see, who should we bring? Maybe Ember? I don't know.
Glass cannon.
Well, Ember's not really a glass cannon anymore. She's actually pretty tanky.
And we can also rush it for 0 platinum.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we need the Saurus here. We have Ember. Let's make sure Ember's set to fetch a Papa just in case. Polana Vanos Kuva Quatek. Just for the sake of it, we have Arcane Energize on.
Let's see, there we go. It has 0 polarization.
Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up and let's go.
1 second, I need to color my thingy. This is important. Okay, that's the text we're coloring. That's the metal, fair enough. Pink and
I should probably not go in with an unranked Nova.
Maybe not.
Doesn't sound like a very smart idea.
Let's do copper, since it's a corpus weapon. And then I can't remember what I do for colors.
So looking forward to Octavia Prime and having to redo her. I have 3 formats on her.
That's what they usually do. But we need to also mod it. Let's see,
Modding is
upgrade.
good.
Unranked Saurus. Stick a potato in it. Let's see, Astral Twilight or Gleaming Talon. I usually like Astral Twilight pretty well.
And 2, I should probably also stick a potato in it.
Yeah.
Because I have a few of those.
Hmm.
I have like 60.
Yeah, same.
And I can make 60 more.
I can't. I've used those other 60. Let's see. It has a decent critical chance and a not so bad status, but status could definitely be better. It is primarily slash. I'm surprised at that actually. Puncture and impact. Throw also does physical damage. Charged throw also physical damage. Okay, it's fairly standard. Riven Disposition is ass, but that's a new change. Basically, they changed it so that any new weapon will only like come with lowest disposition, so that it basically needs to be built up.
I mean, it also makes sense because, like, in the beginning, it's always like everyone wants it, so that within the position would go down anyway. So now it can build it up.
I cannot remember what the things are called. I'm gonna look at my Glaive Prime. Whirlwind Rebound.
But not to my way.
Papa staying right here. Okay, Whirlwind. Rebound.
Neptune is the next place we go.
I'd like to have Fury on it, but that's a lot to pay for it. Let's put Sacrificial Steel
I have
on.
33 Oracle Catalysts after using one, and I have still 32 I can make.
It's pretty good. Let's toss on an unranked Volcanic's Edge. That should do for now, at least. Actually,
I also have 56 former and can make that 23 for and more.
let's do an unranked Vicious Thrust and then a fully ranked Volcanic Edge, just to spread the damage a little more evenly. Okay, next mission. More ready?
One moment, I just want to put on a thingy to make it look cooler.
Put on a thingy to make it look cooler.
Yes.
Licky Treats?
Yes, liquid chips too, but you know, when you put on an elementary mod, you get cool effects on the weapon.
Mm.
I'm literally not putting it on because I want the damage, I just want the effect.
Oh nice, I just noticed that the Twitch actually shows now how long you've been live.
Oh nice.
What does that mean?
And how long were you have to be in life?
2 hours and 23 minutes.
I would say let's zoom.
Yeah.
Already.
We will probably be ending around 3 hours.
Yeah, probably. Which is when I need to bake cake anyway, and also...
And I need to do my stuff.
I need to... Oh, Gifts the Lotus is online too.
Well, we can do that during the weekend.
Yeah. Also need to get up relatively early tomorrow. My sister is installing the birthday gift she gave me. Severe thunderstorms at my place. Sounds lovely.
The tributes are jammed open and the old man's errant specters have control of my ship. They're spreading through the fleet. I have no choice. If I can't have my fleet, no one can.
You can have my glaive. Intercept the treasure. Okay, catastrophic overload imminent. That sounds bad.
This was not the deal, Anno. We have yet to rescue our people. Disengage the
It's just everyday work.
I can't do that. But don't worry, I'm already at a very comfortable, safe distance.
Duty, the fleet's going to blow. And Welder, aboard.
Wait, it's a time prison, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts,
Who the fuck cares about you?
theoretically have all the time in the world.
So just get in before the ship blows up.
Yeah, no,
Easy.
no haste. I mean, I'm not on a timer, so I don't feel that stressed.
I mean, is these VRPG saying where your friend is thinking on the cliff
Run!
about to...
It is about to blow up!
Or, you know, where your friend is at the cliff and about to
Treasure is
fall to the
active
death, and you just idly go everywhere and look for hidden items. I think they just didn't want to actually put a timer on this because, like, just imagine you're getting there and it's just 1 second before you can get in, it blows up. Also actually animating all the blowing up stuff.
Can I please go back into my Warframe? Okay, I cannot return to my Warframe now. This is my life. There's a bug. I found a bug.
That bug exists for some time already. I had it a few times. If Papa remember.
Yeah, but why did it happen?
I don't know.
Eliminate nearby enemies? I'll eliminate you. Okay, going inside.
Biz. I don't think they made it.
Outwelder? Yudi, they're alive. Listen, Neff's whole fleet is overloading. Huge energy spike. We need to take out Protea. Ready that, Zorus.
Okay, how do I ready the
Our big
Zorus?
jockeys. They're trapped in some kind of energy enclosure. You'll need to charge the Zorus to break it open.
Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing.
And how do I do that?
There's no stopping this without stopping Protea. A bit like eating your own, no?
Here they come. Take out the errors, then use the Zorus to trap the Spectre particles that escape. You'll have to time it just right.
Hold E to throw the Zorus.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
Okay, there's one of them.
Well done, Outwelder. Now bring the rest home. Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
Was that close enough? I don't think it was.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping
Ah,
our
bumps.
jockeys.
Too close. No, I just got
Trigger your
it.
Zorus to discharge near them.
Just get myself with it.
Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge near them.
By now, your friends have noticed that the overloading void engines are preventing the exits you opened for my captives from closing. Well done, and goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
Okay. Probably need to use the Zorus and Protea, I would assume.
Outwelder, you've got to get out of there.
Actually, probably also scan Protea. So, don't use it on her shields, definitely. But maybe if we take down the shields first. Don't be mean to Papa.
She's reversing the temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged burst from the Zorus might do it. That's it. The cycle's degrading.
Stop being mean to Papa. Papa, could we please get up? Thank you. Got a full charge. Maybe not the best place for Papa.
She's reversing the temporal field. Try to interrupt it. A fully charged burst from the Saurus might do it.
Well, she's lying still.
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
She was lying still.
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
So it's definitely not a newbie quest. Okay, let's finish this Protea.
I mean, I still haven't figured out how I actually discharge this stupid thing.
You shoot the particles with the blade. Where are you?
She's reversing the temporal field. Try to...
You need to shoot the specters while they're in particle form. Okay.
You're too late! The old man's errant specters have... Huh? The Protean trace is... gone? Where is he? Where is my father?
That temporal effect again. And yes, there are your sensory feeds, just like last time. So, the Saurus worked. In a battle that never... What did it?
The Saurus worked in a battle that never happened.
Our people are cooling in, Sparky. They're coming home. Tonight,
You
all
understand the
Fortuna will
fight?
be singing a verse in your honor.
I think so, but explaining it to me won't help anyway. I think I have to somehow kill these thingies, figure out how I do other stuff, and then not die.
Yeah, on the Saurus, on your reticle on the right, you will see 3 small stars. They're blue until you get 3 of them, then it's fully charged, and then you can do the explosion.
Yeah, which I have to do at some point. I don't know where it is.
It happens when you bring Protea down, then you will have announced that, oh, she's doing the thingy.
I don't get that. I don't get if she's doing the thing, if she starts just saying this weird line, we are entwined something, and then it restarts.
No, it's Biss that comes in and says that she's trying to reverse something or other.
Yeah, I don't get that. This is not saying
But
anything.
then you haven't brought her down low enough.
Well, I bring her down, then she resets. This never saying anything. I bring her down to, I don't know, half a thing. This telling me there has to be an opening, maybe when she reverses the time, and I don't get it. Like, you get her down to half health and resets it, and that's it.
Well, that happens to me too, but eventually he says that she's doing, or she's trying to do some kind of reverse or something, and then you need to throw the glaive and blow it up. And if you don't know how to do that, you throw the glaive by holding E.
Yeah, I know, and then I press E again and it explodes. I think I figured that out.
Yeah, exactly. But you need to have a full charge when you do it, so the moment that you've done it, you just go and get a new full charge and then wait for the opportune moment. Okay, let's see.
I think I have it in 5 hours, maybe.
Deadlock protocol complete.
Yay!
I mean, we can try for it later.
I mean, I have to try it now because I'm inside of it. I can't just stop.
I mean, there's always an option to stop. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay. So here's an exciting moment.
Yeah, I'm your beginning and your end. It's the same thing all the time.
You shouldn't listen to Protea and the other guy. They don't matter. It's Biz you need to listen to.
Yes, I know, Papa. I know. I know. It's just the only thing I get, and Biz telling me, you know, maybe when she's reversing the temporal field, which she apparently never does.
I mean, I brought her down a couple of times where she reversed anyway, and I don't know if you can stop her then, or if you just need to continue until you get the prompt. I would assume that you just continue until you get the prompt.
Yes, but how do I do that if she just reverts before she ever get to the second phase? I mean, it could also be a bug, but that would be mean.
I doubt it.
It would be a pretty bad game-breaking bug.
Yeah, I don't think so, because they've already done 2 hot fixes, so like the main thing for the update, having a progression stopper like that in would be bad.
Maybe they introduced in the last one.
Oh, Protea in action glyph. Nice little glyph for you. That's a big survival though. Pistol only survival level 60 to 70.
You know what, I just abort mission because it's just getting stupid.
Now Mo knows what to expect, and then Mo can do it tomorrow or something.
No, I think I just try it again because I'm kind of convinced that there was just a weird bug or something.
Do you want to try it now?
I try it now.
Okay.
Because I mean, how far down did you get her? Like to only 1 bar or something like that?
It feels like it. Like, I might have had one at the halfway point, but I'm not entirely sure. Because I'm not sure if I hit her, but the last one I had her like all the way down.
Yeah, but I mean, it has to trigger before you have 4 bars. Why do you have 4 bars if you have to get turned down to the last one anyway before anything happens?
Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the wiki. Give me wiki. Save the 3 Solaris workers, blah blah. Charge the Solaris by killing Spectre particles. You did break all the Solaris free, right?
Yeah, I mean, the battle doesn't start before that.
Okay. And I know you're assuming that I'm paying attention. After freeing the Solaris workers, the Proteus Spectre leaves her pedestal to do battle, armed with her signature sidearm and gunson. After depleting her health, she will activate Temporal Anger to regain all her health. The player must stop this using the Saurus's discharge. This process must be repeated 3 more times to defeat the Proteus Spectre. Upon defeating Protea, the tenor are ejected from the Granum Void. So yeah, I would say listen for the thing, and if it doesn't happen, watch for when she goes into that weird like it looked like she got ragdolled and just hovered in space for a moment, and that was when she was open, I think.
I don't know, I just see there's a moment where things become, where she does something. I don't even see her most of the time anyway, so that's another thing.
Yeah, she's hard to find in all the nonsense that's going on.
And then she just say, I'm your beginning, I'm your end, and she has full health again.
Mm-hmm.
I brought different weapons, so which maybe help.
No more clutching at sunk costs, imposed ideals, hand-me-down hopes. No, we are better than that. Corpus shall know a violent restructuring, but with time enough to face the impending threat from Tau with renewed and absolute vigor. Or not. Perhaps the rot is too deep. Perhaps the father should abandon his children. Perhaps it is time for a new philosophy. Life's just a bargain like any other. Yours is no different. Would you like a seat at my new table? Perhaps with your masked friends alongside? The business, was it? A curious name. And Udico, of course. All people who know what they want. I know what they want. But what about you? Tell me, friend. What is it you desire?
Okay, sorry. Granum Void seemed nice.
Can I? Oh, yes. Can you all just go, please? I want to go into safety and not have to kill you all. Bloody hell, where do all the people come from?
I think they just keep spawning.
Also, what's the range for this stupid thing? Finally, I can go in.
It's not super far, but it is pretty good.
No, the thing to for you to go in without any enemy around.
Would say 1.5 room or so, it felt like. So we released Pavos, it seems. So that was how we got the Protea blueprint. To get the actual parts, you need to go into the Granum Void and do the Granum Void mission, sub-mission, where you have a limited amount of times to get as many kills as possible. You need to get 75 kills within a time, but during that time you can extend it by collecting the particles of the specters, I think, but you can also get extra time by breaking free Solaris. And you need to get to 75 to get to rotation C. You also get the rewards from A and B, but only rotation C gives you the chance of Protea parts. It's about 10% for them, I believe, and you get each of the parts from each of the different level tiers.
Yeah, I think it was a bug, because now I get the message.
Yeah, it's possible. It's annoying. It could be a... no, it can't be a client bug because we were playing solo. I was thinking that it could be client side, but it doesn't make sense. Trying to figure out what these rocks are supposed to be. Some of it looks like obsidian, kinda, but then there's that gold. There is kind of gold stuff in obsidian, but this doesn't quite match up.
Can I please thank you?
A fearsome appearance, Operator. You will strike terror in your enemies.
It looks so bad.
Okay, seems also that you don't always get the message, so you have to look for her reverting, which is really bloody confusing because everything around explodes you and shoots at you.
Yeah.
And you have to look for her going backwards. Or look at the health and find her in time before she reverts completely, and it's, yeah. I think they have to work on that fight a little bit.
Maybe. I have a feeling it's not gonna be.
No,
It's so bad.
I think I'm just happy I did that fight and never want to do it again, ever.
Oh yes, wibbly wobbly.
And they are wibbly wobbly.
But then there's this. What the hell is this?
This is wibbly wobbly.
No, this is not wibbly wobbly. This is It's a cephalon penis.
This is very cephalon penis.
That's a little better. Still weird with 3 of them.
Counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Sausage. It looks so strange with these that just extends like several inches. Well, now we have more things to level.
Oh, you can actually replay it already.
Yep.
Never do
Just in case Moo wants to.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we should be ending off pretty soon. Don't really want to do the survival right now because it's probably going to be at least 10 minutes, maybe more. But we could maybe do Maru to end off with. What more think?
No, listen to singing.
Here's what we can do for you. I hope you put it to good use.
Oh, nice.
Also, he doesn't look that great. He kind of looks like a zombie.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's done terribly well being trapped in semi-void.
I mean, he was trapped inside of the void. Moo needs to needs a new invite.
Okay. We could do Maru. We can also try cracking this S7 that I just got. Which would Moo prefer?
Let's do the 7.
Okay. See what we have. We only have a defense, but it's on Ares, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. Also, by the way, because I just remember, Moo won't be around tomorrow much.
Okay.
Because I'm with parents.
It's okay. We'll just make sure that Moo has a good time.
Also, he was trapped in the void. I mean, this ship exploded, put him into the void, stranded.
Let's see, who should we bring? Don't want to bring Nova because slowing down people is kind of counterproductive.
So I think the void is probably more or less like a multiverse in itself. So we'll have this huge thing.
It's a space where space and time does not make sense. So technically, if space and time does not make sense, then all of a sudden there could be more space in the same space. So that could make sense.
And it's probably just a multiverse where you can go through like a different dimension or something like that. I mean, but what I actually want to say is he got trapped now in the old void bubble because his engine got sabotaged and Protria saved him. Saved his ass.
The question is, like, I don't think he's been actually submerged in the void. He's definitely been exposed to it, because otherwise, why would he look different? But I don't think he's been directly exposed to it, like we were. But probably suspended in animation because of Proteus' powers.
He could also just be touched by different kind of void.
More equipped to burnable?
Equipped to burnable.
Just out of curiosity,
at our doorstep.
a B3.
We must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, I just put it into.
Void fissures. You need them to
did they change this too?
Are you confident
No,
you
it's
can
the same.
withstand their fury?
Okay. I just sorted it by how many I own of them, and
Look at
no,
this.
just get this.
The defense
Just
target
go with
has
the-
tiny little buffs.
And just go with the first one because you know I have the most of them.
I mean, at this point, like, basically we've reached the point where we have all the primes. The only ones that we're missing are Moon needs one part of Trinity, which is the one we're trying to crack at the moment. And then we need Euphona. We basically have everything.
Until new stuff comes out.
Until new stuff comes out, but they're significantly easier to get than the Vault stuff. Like, once you're caught up, you're good. I feel like I'm not hitting anything.
Transference still holding.
I'm trying to hit something. We should probably also have tried the Jackal fight, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should.
Should we do that after?
It shouldn't be too long, like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So I would like to see it.
Yeah, same. It will help remember that.
So we get company.
Yay!
We've decided you're
Parent.
bad for business.
I'm bad for
because
business.
oh, more Spectrum.
Did you get option? Yeah, I did. I just didn't pay attention.
They changed it from just put as much damage as they can into the thing to actually face fight now. And as far as I got it, it's actually from Dark Sector.
What is from
The
Dark
Jackal.
Sector? Oh, Jackal,
The
yeah.
Jackal.
Yeah, it's definitely not stolen from Dark Sector. I think is what they said.
Hey, you can't steal from your own game.
I mean, you can. You can reuse.
Now just 2 more waves and then we can go
Yep.
and do Declan.
Flailing branch. Jump, 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 jump. But yeah, Warframes or abilities was changed, so now basically everything that can heal and protect it will now also affect defense targets, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But the effect is lessened compared to Warframe, so it's not like super powerful, but in exchange for that almost everything works, which means that you have options, which is awesome.
But it made Veteran... It nerfed Veteran.
Yeah, Veteran is significantly nerfed. Like before, Veteran would recover 60% health over 5 seconds, during which it was invulnerable. Now it will not be invulnerable and it will only recover 500 health, and it cannot be refreshed until it has healed. They also changed it, by the way, so instead of mining pustules and Copernicus, they're now gotten from Lua and Eris from XME drops, which is why we're seeing them pop up here. Okay, final wave. Worth it. Can't leave that one.
Okay, they messed something up because the music has a lot of holes in it for me.
That sounds fine to me. Alright. Sentinels will also have the buffs.
Also
And
my roller thingy.
Oh well. 4 more are good.
Adversary, I have taken my tithe, as is my right as holder of this sector.
Let's do it, girl.
Yep.
And then hop off.
Sector acquired.
Fossa. Metric error threat requires escalation. What?
No, actually tomorrow is the entire day.
The entire day?
Yeah, severe thunderstorm warning.
Well, there's been some weird hot winds happening.
In an attempt to exert power and authority, the Corpus have continued to refine their most lethal security proxy, the Jackal. Determine its location aboard this vessel and destroy it.
Up the stairs. I wonder if the treasure spawns in the assassination mission.
Would surprise me if not.
I mean, most of the time in assassination missions you don't get special spawns, so not sure.
Every Warframe has at its disposal a special blade, a Parazon, as lethal to technology as it is to flesh. Disrupting the Jackal's auto-repair may require it.
So you need the Parazon for it, no?
Yep, they heroed it up.
Also, Jackal buildings is building thingy.
Oh, nice.
The Jackal's auto-repair precepts could make this a battle of attrition you will lose. Watch for an opening, and remember your Parazon.
Maybe they wanted to hurry up things anyway.
We can scan the little mowers. Papa, don't attack the mowers. We're friendly. Deploy Jackal. That's not the Jackal.
No.
I expected it to be bigger.
That's the Jackal. Okay, it has new scans.
Massive flex plates on the torso, but appendages could be a weakness. Still not
Okay,
the
I
damage.
don't think I want to be touched by
Comes down
that.
hard, it could give you an opening. Loosened. Stay ahead of it. Tenno, use your paraffin.
Zoom!
Yeah, and I only get you. I follow.
Watch your angles, Tenno. You're running out of cover.
We'll get it.
Keep talking. We're still trying to figure out how dumb you are.
Overdrive precepts.
Oh
Watch
no.
for increased attack speed.
Papa stepped in laser.
Yeah, I don't think this is a proper safe fight.
No, not anymore. It looks like we have to go for specific legs now. That's a little different to usual.
Robotic signature
Okay,
detected.
I
bust
think
it down.
speed is counterproductive here. Just saying.
We'll go for
You
it.
or me? I go for it.
I'm gonna take the last one.
But just saying, I think speed is counterproductive with these thingies that you
Well,
have
that's
to
too
aim
late
on.
now. Now we have speed. Great, time for lasers. Uh-oh.
It's sending out distress waves. You know what to do. Destroy it.
So somehow I fell over again.
Tenno, sent a clear message to the Corpus today.
Oh, Stropha.
Their war profiteering won't go unpunished.
One of the new weapons. Stropha and Straffa or something.
I didn't get anything.
You should have.
I
Stropha.
don't know. I didn't get anything. I don't have anything in my thingy. Maybe because I fell over I didn't get it. Need to do it again then.
Maybe. Okay, so we do it.
I mean, we can do it another time. Just
Yeah, we need to get the parts anyway. Oh,
I protect your sacred crown.
well, crown. Did you get a crown?
I didn't hear
It
this.
dropped right here. Should we try? See how we do? I think we should.
Yeah, let's do it.
Don't know if it's gonna pull both of us in. freeing another. Where are all the enemies?
Can I please? Three more.
Done. Rank 3.
And that's so the question if they can spawn in assassination missions.
Yep.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
So, 5 void traces, 200 endo, and protean eruptics. Nice, we got the tier 1 already.
Granochrome. So only one of the team invests, so it is better to go in with
That makes sense. Like, why would the entire team be forced to pay? It would not really work for a public thing.
But yeah, I didn't get a weapon part.
Ah. Well, we didn't get a weapon part, we got the weapon blueprint. But we'll just have to go in and get it from Wu.
I mean, we probably want to farm it anyway, so...
Yeah.
Messages in your inbox, operator.
Oh,
They are
my actions
not
have
as
consequences.
encrypted as they should be.
Alright, we need to get going, because I need to take my painkillers and stuff.
Yep.
So,
hop off.
Let's hop off. Thank you for joining me.
Always a pleasure. Talk to Papa in a moment.
Talk to Mo in a moment. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so that is it for the end of the stream. I want to say thank everyone for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves. And I'll see you again next time. For the next little while, it's going to be like this. I don't know when it's going to change back, but we're going to have to do streams earlier than usual. Simply because I need to have the evening off for stuff. So, yeah. But, until next time, take care of yourselves, stay healthy and stay safe. And in these times, I actually haven't gotten that much news from the US at the moment, but I hope things are okay over there. Support if you can. Support the bundle. I hope it helps some people. But yeah, for tonight I'm gonna get going, so thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next time. When that is going to be, I am not entirely sure. Next Friday definitely, but it might also be before. But I'm probably going to do fewer streams than normal just because it's more difficult to do, but it is easier to do now, so I might be trying to do maybe 1 or maybe even go back to the 2 extra streams. But we will see. Right now I'm still trying to really get a hang of everything. Everything changed up yesterday again, so now I need to figure everything out again. But hopefully that goes quick. But take care everyone, have a lovely evening and a lovely weekend. Bye bye and good night. Papa just threw a ball at me. Bye bye. you.